Notice here that this rope has a couple of bad pieces to it. Let's make believe that these are weak spots or vulnerable spots of the rope, and at any time it may snap, so you may not trust it with a load, but you could fix it by this simple knot called the sheepshank. The sheepshank is to shorten a rope if it's too long, or in this case, isolate the bad part of the rope, and here's how you do it. It's easier to work on the table first. You could do it in midair, but it's simpler if you do it on the table. So have the rope like this in an S shape. So you're essentially forming two bites with a little bit hanging off on each end. Let's start over here. Take this working end and form a little overhand loop like this. What you're going to do is feed the right bite through this overhand loop, and then you're just going to give a little pull and keep it there. Now I want to show you something just so that you can be aware of it. When you form the loop, you need to tuck the bite through its eye in such a way that it will tighten like this. Because if you don't, let's say here's the overhand loop, let's say you come from behind instead, it's not going anywhere. On this side, form an upside down overhand loop, and just like on the other side, you're going to tuck the left bite through that part, that side of the overhand loop, and then you just pull, and there you go. In effect, this only allows us to use the good part of the rope. You still have this rope carrying a load. You have the top, you have the bottom, and you have the reinforced middle with not just one strand, but now like 3 strands. It's not really reliable if it's loose. It needs to be taut, otherwise it will just come apart over time. Another way to tie it technically is just make a bite and then take the other side of the rope and just come from behind and just make a turn around, and then as you turn, you're just going to cross over and just tighten, and then you'll just do the same for the other side.